Welcome. Welcome, and добро пожаловать. We're here to watch whatever they will show us on Xbox Game Showcase that will start in less than 3 minutes. I expect, me personally, I expect there will be announcement of Metaphor Fantasia Royal. No, it's Atlas, so of course they're gonna resell the same game all over again, like with Persona Royal or Shin Megami Tensei 5 Definitive Edition. And if they're not gonna announce Metaphor Fantasia Royale or Definitive Edition, then I will add it to Game Pass Random Roulette and download it, and we will play it eventually when the random chess will say that we have to do so. And what else? What else there is? There may be a possibility that they will announce a Game Pass version of Zen Zero with like some benefits for people who will play it with Game Pass. I wonder if I can like play it on PlayStation and link my account with Xbox and will get perks for this. Probably not, but it would be nice if it would work. What else? There's a possibility that Scalebound will like be resurrected, and this Devil May Cry like game with dragons and that like main character as it was in cooperative maybe will be resurrected. It's a possibility, but maybe not. Of course, there will be the whole section of Outer Worlds 2, which I believe would be a like okay game. Considering that our was like good, but not great, but not remarkable, but not bad. But I suppose Outer Worlds 2 would also be in the same notion. I do hope it would be better, but I'm not sure if Microsoft probably paying Obsidian enough resources for them to like make games. Maybe there will be after this too, but who knows? What else on Xbox Game Showcase they can show? I don't know, a lot of something by partners, I suppose. What are the rumors? Maybe surrounding? Maybe we will see something of Judas from Ken Levine, from Bioshock creator. For some reason they doing fishing. Is it Fallout 76? Is anyone still? Oh, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Use Canada RPM, mature 17 plus. Be adult! And then you can watch this. Xbox Game Studios presents. Oh, immediately started with trailer without any other starts in game footage and cinematics. Is it Outer Worlds 2? Yep. Invasion of Arcadia Day 1. 2027. Is it the same anti-Cleo that was in Secret Level? Or is it different, a new anti-Cleo? I did finish the first Outer Worlds, it was okay. I wonder who our companions would be in this one. I wonder if the ship with the eye would be different or the same.
Now, let's get out there and buy our way to victory.
Also, are we continuing as the same character from the first one, or are we completely a new person? Is it a popular music that I should probably turn off because it's maybe copyright claim? Or I'll just delete it from... Well, it's not a rap music, so maybe it will be okay. Obsidian Entertainment. Blown up gel like in Batman. Cryogenics. Anti-Cleoscope. Client intake. Oh. Oh! You can turn people into little ones. Could you do this before? This wall? The universe needs a hero. Or what you'll have to do. Outer Worlds 2, October 29.
An adventure made for capitalism by capitalism. Inflate our impressions and egos by staying tuned after.
Self-aware. Xbox Play Anywhere. Play day one with Game Pass. World premiere. Oh, I was also doing it. I'm not needed.
What's wrong?
I'm sorry. I've just been so depressed lately.
You know, it would fix everything. Humanzapro.
What? Oh, it's a Rick and Morty game. Is they making the sequel? About talking weapons? Whoa. I remember people didn't like jokes in the first one. Is it turtle? Fire-breathing turtle? That's a new gun with a giant chin. Bow? Drugs?
Yeah, humans are barely sentient. Scientists have studies, and their brains are like half the size of ours.
One good joke over the whole trailer. And Life 2? I didn't play the first one. I kinda don't want to. Xbox Play Anywhere. On Game Pass. World premiere. I can do this faster. In engine footage. Assassin's Creed? Black Flag? What is this thread of fate? That's main heroine out of Assassin's Creed. Watch what she's doing in Venice. Brutal. Rome! Is it about time traveling? Is it a maze with Minotaur? Minus? Oh wait, how was his name? Resonance, a Plague Tale Legacy? What? Is it before Plague Tale or after? Room with Something in it. Now it will turn into Xbox controller, and it was Xbox Portable, like PlayStation Portal but Xbox One. Is that what it is? So people could play on Xbox Cloud whatever they want to? I don't understand why these devices are in demand. Why people are buying it? ROG? ROG what? Your games? Seamless play? Download natively? Stream from the cloud? Is it the mine concurrent on Nintendo Switch too? Freedom of Windows. Power of Xbox. Oh, okay, can I install emulators over there? Xbox inspired controllers with impulse triggers. AMD Ryzen, not Nvidia? Well, consoles usually buy AMD. This is an Xbox. This is an Xbox. Isn't everything is an Xbox? Xbox? 1 terabyte storage.
At Xbox, we strive to put the player first. And that's what you've seen from us over the years. We've led the industry with backward compatibility. We championed crossplay and cross-progression. We deliver Game Pass, first on console, then on PC, and with cloud gaming. So what's next? How can we give you even more freedom, more choice, more ways to play? Our next step is to unify your gaming no matter where you buy or play. So we're building an Xbox experience designed for players, not locked to a single store or tied to one device.
Cool.
The Xbox Ally is an Xbox you can hold in your hands, bringing together the power
Why?
of Xbox and the freedom of Windows.
We can play on
This
PC or
Xbox
console.
games across your entire library, including all the Windows PC game stores, from Xbox and Battle.net to Steam, GOG, and Ubisoft Connect. And the highly anticipated Hollow Knight Silksong will be available at launch and in Game Pass when the Ally releases later this year. In fact, every
What?
game you see in today's show will be playable on the Xbox Ally. We have always wanted you to have the unique experience of Xbox on any screen. That's why we're investing in Xbox Play Anywhere. Whether you're playing on console, PC, smart TV, or any Windows handheld like the new Xbox Ally, the Xbox experience roams with you. Your library, progression, friends, and achievements. There are over 1,000 Xbox Play Anywhere games on Xbox today. And every new game you see in today's show from our partners
I downloaded
and our
45.
studios is Xbox Play Anywhere. And because it's Xbox, you can always have access to Game Pass with a diverse lineup of games from the biggest franchises to critically acclaimed indie hits. This is the freedom we believe players should have. Any game, anywhere. And we are giving it our all every day to make this vision real. But it all comes back to the games. From Dead to Rights on the original Xbox to Armored Core 6, our relationship with Bandai Namco Entertainment has stood the test of time. We both believe in bringing amazing experiences to players around the world, and their next game does exactly that. From Rebel Wolves Studio, this is a story-rich action
Ooh,
RPG
from
steeped in dark
Witcher 3
fantasy.
developers.
I can't wait for you to explore.
The blood of Dawn Walker.
Enjoy the rest of the show.
Alright, show me more of with this RPGs about Hell Vampire. But he's not a vampire, but he's a Daywalker. Wolves. Rebel Wolves. In-game footage. Ooh.
Monsters have always been here. Watching from the shadows. And when we were at our weakest, they came out into the light
It would be cool.
for our lives. But we should have feared for our souls instead. The vampires didn't come to kill us. No, they came to rule. To turn us into mindless, docile cattle. Not me, though. They tried to change me into one of them. But I became something else instead.
Ah, he has silver in his blood. There was something like this. That's why he's not fully turned.
A Dawnwalker. Trapped between the two worlds. Fighting to even the score. Fighting to understand the evil behind it all. He is out there watching, seeping into you, growing.
In 2026, the world will need what it fears. I written the one word wrong. The blood of Dawnwalker. I don't see Game Pass. Play it anywhere? World premiere. Cartoony bees or butterflies. Spider. Mario. Superman boy. This guy again. Superman boy now in 3D. Still Ultimate Hardcore. Just in 3 dimensions, not in 2. Never was a fun. Okay. In late 2026. Xbox Game Studios presents Koei Tecmo in-game footage and cinematics.
Watch your back, Yakumo.
Team Ninja,
You're a wanted criminal now.
but not Platinum Games.
The Dark Dragon myself. It's my mission. My duty as a Raven Ninja.
High-paced action from Platinum Games.
Free has its consequences.
Is it scalebound? Or what are we turned into?
This is it.
Sayori.
Ninja Gaiden?
There's something I need your help.
Ah, that's new Ninja Gaiden with new playable character. What it was called? Shark enemy with a face. All kinds of different enemies. Is it Tengu? Oh wait, it's a Sphinx?
The Dark Dragon is mine.
Ninja Gaiden 4! October 21st, 2025. With Game Pass. Bethesda presents... If it's a RPG from Bethesda, I will skip. But Indiana Jones already came out, and it's on Game Pass. Is it DLC? In-game footage.
Here we go.
Good luck, Indy.
Just advertisement. A new adventure begins.
This is where it starts.
I put it in random roulette, so I will try it out eventually.
City of Antioch. Find a secret relic. Bring it back to the Holy See. Defend the secret. They worshipped the giants.
Was the Last Crusade? Again? The Order of Giants. Why did I saw this cultist sometime before? World premiere.
はるか昔、この国に輪廻の獣が現れた。
That creates nature, but it works.
獣は汚れを吐き、あらゆる生物を蝕んだ。
What? Game Freak. Is that Wild Hearts too? Or something similar because there's robots?
西暦4026年、人類は滅亡を待つのみ。
4026? We'll definitely play this. Beast of Reincarnation.
封じ後エマ、お前こそが輪廻の獣を滅ぼす刃となる。
Coming 2026 and on Game Pass. Xbox Game Studios presents Avalon.
Streets of Avalon sure do shine.
Ah, is it
Because they sweep their filth down
RPG? About steampunk? Clockwork Empire, or how it was called? 1895, The Tangle.
Here's to playing in the mud.
It's from Wasteland 3 developers, right? Exile Entertainment. Yes.
Life here ain't for the soft-hearted.
You will be paying me back.
There were nothing in this game before. The shark.
Spineless.
Keep your filthy pickers off me!
And
The
his
pissed off doll.
decent.
That's a clean sweep for what
The nope. You shouldn't have acted like an asshole to this little robot. Hmm?
I have been burgled!
Lord Griswick.
Yes, I got that part. Do you know anyone who might wish you ill?
The whole town. Everyone.
We can't arrest and question everyone. Let's see if we can narrow the suspects down a bit.
They were,
Trust your instincts, sir.
tall,
Yes, sir.
built rather slim.
Oh, backgrounds.
Was very quick.
So the character creation.
With a mustache. No, larger.
I see.
Quite fashionable. That's the fiend who robbed me.
They got my
Oh,
good
but-
side this time. Breaking in is the easy part.
So we against nobles. He pissed himself.
Brandy, sir. It's the real trick. These candlesticks ain't gold. Worthless and dull, just like you. Nah, I have a customer. How can I help you?
Rather talk to you, Errol. Sounds like
Dialogues.
a better deal.
You talk to me first, and him never. Got it?
Uncle's a bit touchy, ain't he, Errol?
Touchy? I say I'm touchy.
Oh,
Anything else you'd care to say to Errol? Brains. If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes, I wouldn't have believed it.
Round here, it's all sharp edges, empty pockets, and blood on the cobbles. Goodbye, Silas.
No, no! I'll hurt you, you fucking meatsack! I'll leave you with a pissing pan of pieces!
You'd either
can we just throw the doll into the fire?
We're family here. Family takes care of its own.
Can't put a price on that, can you?
them's in charge. They don't keep order. They keep power.
Take this thing into the crucible and melt it.
It seems it's an RPG, and I do want to play it.
Broken and too scared to fight back.
I don't want to kill him.
That's why it pays to be clever and well armed.
Is it a modification system like in Fallout
Let's go
3 and 4?
arguments. Don't get cocky. They've got a weapon far worse. Time.
Time? Oh yeah, time traveling
They
shenanigans.
can rewrite history. They can rewrite us. But look who just found Mummy's keys. Now I can fiddle with time.
So we're not affected by
Put the bullet back in the barrel.
anyone else messing with time traveling?
Chaos to a crawl. Take a mistake and make it like it never happened. We can change the world as we
But I suppose
One
the
choice,
charge of time traveling is not infinite.
and I can even go back and change the past to change the future. And let me tell ya, the hunters don't like it when the rabbits got the gun.
Change the past. Control the future. Well, it's a game with with choices and consequences, so of course we'll have to play it and mess up everything in this world. Clockwork Revolution. I mean, in due time. No release date. It's Sonya Bass.
Our creative teams are dedicated to bringing players award-winning, record-breaking, critically acclaimed games. Call of Duty, Black Ops 6 from Activision, Doom, Dark Ages from Bethesda, Diablo 4, Vessel of Hatred from Blizzard, Cloud from Xbox Game Studios. All of our teams
okay.
across Xbox First Party are shipping their most played games ever, and they're also delivering more content than ever before. From original single-player experiences to vast online worlds, our teams are empowered to build the games they've always dreamed of. We want our players to have the choice and flexibility of where and how they play the games our teams make. So of course, our games will be available day one in Game Pass, and every new game we make for both Xbox consoles and PC will be Xbox Play Anywhere. On behalf of our creative teams, thank you. These experiences don't stop when you put down the controller. As you've seen in recent years, more and more of our characters, stories, and worlds are expanding to brand new audiences through TV and film. A Minecraft movie and the Fallout TV series.
Not gonna watch.
and brought millions of players into the game.
Also don't want to watch.
More projects in the works as
But it's
gaming
Starfield fault.
influence film and television like never before. When it comes to growing new franchises, Obsidian is having a year like no other. From launching a blockbuster new game like Avowed to the
It was okay.
upcoming release of The Outer Worlds 2 this October. Obsidian is always delivering great games, and they have a third game launching this year. You'll get to go deeper on it in our direct, but until then, let's take a look.
The third game from Obsidian? World premiere. Hopefully with Microsoft budget this time. Xbox Game Studios presents.
I told you, you can't run from me, you foul beast.
Human?
With new flexible legs, you can ride anything.
Breaking news. There's been an explosion at Brook Hollow Park. Chaos descended on a ceremony commemorating the 2-year anniversary of when 4 teenagers were miniaturized against their will and left to fight for their survival in the backyard.
Oh, it's continuation of this one.
Formerly evil company Ominent Practical Technologies was set to dedicate a statue of the 4 teenagers, fast food science robot Burgle, and Dr. Tully when an explosion erupted. Dr. Tully and the teen...
So there will be giants this time? Honey, I accidentally make our baby giant. This summer. Yeah. Get shrunk? Again? In an epic new game, but they little again. So it's still cooperative when Grounded 2? Survive together. It's again collect wood and stone and cooperative.
They hustle, they grind with a glint of might, but vulture swoop, snuffing out the light. In the boardrooms,
Grounded 2, July 29th. I never played one and I don't want to. In-game footage.
ND3500 reached. Accessing predecessor's travel log. Attempting data salvage.
Bloober Team. It's some horror. Wasn't it announced before?
The behavior pattern of the orphans populating the area is highly unusual. They become exceptionally aggressive.
It is highly recommended to proceed with caution.
It's horror. I feel nothing about horrors. Corona's New Dawn.
Seem to act more consistently, in coordination.
Destroying the nest is now a priority.
Such is our calling. Such is our calling.
Coming fall 2025. Bethesda presents. Let me guess, it's a DLC for Elder Scrolls Online. The soon I will hear the lyrics. Stop putting copyrighted music in trailers. No one likes when people put copyrighted music in trailers in a fantasy setting. Create your own story? What? No, you can create your own story in The Elder Scrolls Online. For some reason, you can't even play story missions with your friends. Find adventure around every corner. Then over 26 million players. Is it considering all inactive ones? Like me? You belong here. Never felt like this. Band together for Tamriel's first world-changing server-wide event. Season of the Worm Cult? John 18. World premiere. Space. Oh, is it Exodus?
Mayday! Mayday! Hold one to mission control. We're falling.
Wait, it can be a world premiere because they already shown Exodus.
Breaking apart. There's no time.
If it's not gameplay trailer.
Now, Thomas, come in.
Which it seems it's on engine.
Ariane, you sacrificed everything for a new world to save mankind.
Dot not? Oh, it's a different one. Dot not making a game about space and not New Life on Strange. Okay. Why did you put this music that recognizable? About space. Their previous adventure game was about a guy and his ghost wife, and the one before it was about vampire, and the one before it was about Remember Me, sci-fi girl with controlling memories, and this one about astronaut lost in okay, I understand, they're doing something in sci-fi setting after colonial America. Well, there's a lot of empty spaces and barely any dialogues. There's no people other than the main character. Not that appealing. Oh, there is a guy. And something evil that will eat him. Not cool. Collaboration with ESA? So what? Affiliate coming 2026. On Game Pass. World premiere. All spammers should rot in hell.
England, Mr. David. I know this must be a shock, having never met your real father, but he left you this hotel in his will. It's been in your family for generations.
Hotel manager?
The caretaker. He's a little eccentric. You'll see.
Let me welcome you to the Grand, a hotel famous across the land.
Musical? Musical game about hotel?
In such high demand, your wish I'll command here at the Grand.
What?
Well, hello there. It looks like you're about to do some renovations. Would you like some help with that?
What? gun?
was renovating the hotel when he disappeared?
Not just the hotel. He was helping the entire village. You have his power tools. You know, you can pick up when he left off. He seemed like a good man.
The premise is ridiculous.
I'm in.
So we have a magical gun that restores the whole resort?
Don't get wind of what you're really up to. Because if they find out, they will Wicker Man your ass.
You keep looking.
It can be fun, but it is ridiculous at the same time.
Your father made. In this place, the only one you can really trust is me.
Cheshire Cat. Well, if it's on Game Pass, we can at least try it. But my expectations are incredibly low. There are no ghosts at the Grand 2026 on Game Pass. Xbox Game Studios presents.
There are as many gods in the world as there are stars in the heavens.
Age of Mythology?
He sent us a hero. Who would have guessed the defender of my homeland would be my daughter?
She unlocked the heavenly spear, but is she worthy?
They added Japan in Age of Mythology. $65 million Age players have more kingdoms to rule. Yeah, in original there were only 3. Yamato no Orochi! Heavenly Spear.
Rule if the heavenly spear is mine.
Evil Spider? Fall 2025. A VR studio?
주권 국가의 자주적 결정을 누가 허락하는가?
Sovereign.
만약 이 결정이 패권 국가의 특정 정치 집단의 이익을 저해한다면
Something Korean?
특정 행동이 대중의 의사결정에 영향을 미칠 수 있으며 반대로 누군가는 당신의 의사결정에 영향을 주려 한다는 것을 인지할 때 자신만의 온전한 입장을 세울 수 있지 않을까? 당신의 입장은 온전한 본인의 판단인가?
Is it one South Korean game that's like Detroit to Become Human? I thought they cancelled it. What's the setting of this one? Third person stealth action? It would be really funny if it's a Splinter Cell in South Korea. But it seems like so. There was multiple playable characters. Was it superheroes?
당신의 분노를 이용한다. 지정태.
Mudang? 2 hearts? What? Never heard of it. Is it new? Not on Game Pass. World premiere. Thunderful. Wishfully? Planet of Lana. In-game footage and cinematics. I did put Planet of Lana on random roulette, so we can try it out. It's about robots that's taking away people. So they making Planet of Lana 2? Or is it DLC? In 2026. The Odyssey continues. So there will be a continuation of Planet of Lana. Planet of Lana 2, Children of the Leaf. Is Little Cat also Starma? Coming to 2026 on Game Pass. Bethesda presents Fallout 76 Best Ongoing. Multech presents Living.
Well, hello there. Beautiful day to relax by the old fishing hole.
I don't believe that people are still playing Fallout 76. I can't. I refuse.
With opportunity. Yes, you'll find fish of all flavors in every walk of waterway, from its mightiest of rivers to its humblest of ponds. Just step up to the bank, cast your line, and when your bobber starts bobbing, reel in the rewards. What do you got on there, Jed?
I'll let the nugget.
And how are they biting today?
See for yourself.
Bagging the big fish starts with finding the right tools for the job. There are as many unique combinations of rods, reels, bobbers, and baits as there are fish in the sea. And when you've caught your fill, pop over to the local tackle shop to swap fish tails. Can you smell that? No matter what troubles plague the future wastelands of Appalachia, you can always find comfort in cozy little joys like this. You just gotta know where to look. Vault Life is your ticket to easy living. Design and build your own little slice of paradise. A place to show off all the bits and bobs you collect in your travels. Got a green thumb? Plant your own peaceful vegetable garden. And nothing warms the heart like a neighborhood cookout. Ah, community makes a wasteland a waste home. Join today, and tomorrow you'll be kicking back and sharing a meal with friends in beautiful Appalachia.
No. World premiere. Anime. No way. No way, it's solo leveling. Arise Overdrive. Is it still mobile game? It doesn't look like gacha. Or is it? Attack defend. 4-player co-op. And they all Song Jinwoo with different weapons. Awaken to what? But you're still playing as Song Jinwoo. Are they appealing to people that just want to be him? Fall on PC? World premiere. Paw Print Studio presents Little Star, Cute Crabs, Cute Animals. Is it this one Pokemon like anime from South Korea that we never heard about? I forgot how it was called. It had a really complicated name, but we did want to play it because it seems nice. But previously they were showing city, and this is clearly a beach. Or it's a like different one. Cuteness overload. Interface is mobile. We definitely will have to try it out. Animo? No, it's a different one.
Hey, what's up everyone? It's Tony Hawk Pro Skater. I just want to say thanks to everyone for all the
That's actual Tony Hawk.
Since we announced Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4 a few months ago.
Is he still skating?
More than that, I've seen them help spread a love and appreciation for skating all over the world.
Oh, they're gonna be copyrighted music. It's a skating trailer.
Experience the game. It's been rebuilt with so much care and attention to detail, with some brand new parks, new music, new skaters, and more. And you can enjoy it all with your friends with up to 8 players in multiplayer. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4 officially drops July 11th, and we have a lot more surprises to come. Check out the launch trailer now.
Activision presents. Oh, seriously? They're still making something. Copyrighted music for a sports game. It's also sport, so I don't care.
Creators tears, algorithms don't care. Effort left on the cutting room, blood everywhere. Chains of gold, binding tight, stifling the share. House of cards, falling system beyond repair. Content creators, locked in a vice. Arts turn commodity, souls to sacrifice. They hustle, they grind, with a glint of might. But vultures swoop, snuffing out the light. In the boardroom, schemes plotted tight. Creators skip meals, but execs sleep fine at night. Uploads like minefields, dodging claims like grenades. Demonetized dreams buried in corporate shades. Creators tears, algorithms don't care. Effort left on the
Mikey of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
Chains of gold, binding tight, stifling the share. House of cards, falling system beyond repair.
You need additional franchise in order to make people play your game about sports?
They hustle, they grind with a glint of might, but vulture swoop, snuffing out the light. In the boardrooms,
Думаю. Two green people.
meals, but exec sleep fine at night. Uploads like
World premiere. In-game footage. Stylized. Are we fighting against giants? From creators of Spiritfarer. I played a little bit of it and didn't finish it. So it's fantasy adventure where we summon spirits and we go fight with giants? And insects? I'm interested. 2 of Swords, confront your sister? So you summon your relatives, fight with them, and receive their powers? The devil? Tarot cards. You betrayed me, you acted like my mom! Oh, I see, it's relationships and... No, interesting. It's interesting. At Fate's End. On Game Pass. Definitely will try it out. Xbox Game Studios presents. Oh. Gears of War remaster? Remake? Experience the groundbreaking original. The whole trilogy? That changed gaming forever. I played only the first one. And a little bit of 4. Gears of War coming to more players than ever before.
Look who decided to show up.
Play across platforms with crossplay. There are also multiplayer mode. Synced across devices with cross progression. Reloaded visuals.
Looks like they upgraded.
Split screen co-op. Stay in the fight with Xbox Play Anywhere.
This is gonna be awesome.
As you say, Dom. Reloaded. August 26. Is it the first one or the whole trilogy? World premiere. Persona 4? Persona 4 remake that was rumored? The first Persona that I ever played, it's a melody. The first Persona that I played was Persona 4 on PlayStation 2. And they're making a remake of it! And I'm not gonna play it because I already played the original. I do revival. I do hope more people will play this. Just a teaser? But now you know it exists and you should play it. Xbox Game Studios presents.
The Smugglers League is always there.
Sea of Thieves?
But you won't see us. You won't hear us. And the
Collaboration with Black Flag?
is if that's what we wanted.
40 years of rare?
Smugglers, we deal in the goods others are afraid to handle. Guns, explosives.
And don't forget the rum.
It's a life of danger like no other. So I guess my question is, can you handle that?
A new role to play? Oh, new class?
Hands on gold is one thing, but you should know that this is what we're really after. The bigger the room, the better.
Discover explosive new loot.
Smugglers need to be adaptable. It's more than moving under moonlight and shadows. You should be ready to take advantage of others' misfortune.
Embark on new smuggling voyages.
Stealing, of course, is always an option. Just do whatever it takes to get the job done. You are pirates, after all.
Welcome, my friends, to the Smugglers League. You're paying for that.
Smuggler's Tide. Season 17? This game still alive? World premiere. I think.
This is ridiculous. Please, come on.
Yikes. Skybound Games. Ah, Dispatch. But no, they already announced Dispatch. Quarter up. Invincible!
No, Dad, not even close.
Alternative universe? Wait, what kind of gameplay would be of this Invincible game?
I hoped you'd understand why I had to do this. Accept our rule or die.
I'd like to propose a third option.
I'm not your son anymore. I'm the guy who's going to throw you off this planet for good. I'm
Invincible. Is it a fighting game?
I trusted you.
Wait, wow. Invincible. Is it a... Is this from... Netherrealm? Instead of Injustice, they make an Invincible? 3v3 tag fighting. And they chosen rap music in a fighting game. I wish they would stop this.
Uploads like minefields, dodging claims like grenades, demonetized dreams buried in corporate shades. Creators tears, algorithms don't care. Effort left on the cutting room, blood everywhere. Chains of gold, binding tight, stifling the share.
Consider how big of a roster of characters is Invincible. That could be a lot. The wait is almost over. Square Enix. Oh, the part 3. Final Fantasy VII part 3. But first they will have to release remake on a PC on Game Pass. It isn't PC. There is a PC version of both games. Coming this winter. The Xbox, only to Xbox. Oh, both. Oh, Final Fantasy 16. They still didn't release these two games on Xbox. People already played it on PlayStation and PC. I already finished Final Fantasy 16 and 7 Remake a long time ago.
Valisthea cannot endure a second claim upon her being, but she may yet be saved by you.
Today on Xbox. Since it was Square Enix, maybe we will get Dragon Quest 12. World premiere. Xbox Game Studio presents Double Fine from Team Schafer in Game Edition Cinematics. Psychonauts 3. Lonely Lighthouse. Lonely Lighthouse just decided to walk away. You playing as a building with a seagull. Cute. But the main point of Team Schafer games is a fun comedy in their video games, and I don't hear any dialogues. So all the jokes would be subtle? It's kinda an art house project. Keeper. On Game Pass.
Games like Psychonauts 2 showed how Double Fine excels at creating unique and innovative experiences.
Did Phil Spencer lost weight?
And Keeper is no exception. Looking ahead, next year marks 25 years of Xbox. It's a big milestone for the platform and franchises that you helped build and make popular. We couldn't have done this without everyone who's been with us on this journey. As we think about bringing a new generation of players to these iconic franchises, I'm excited to share that players will get to celebrate 25 years of Xbox with a new Fable, the next Forza, Gears of War E-Day, and the return of a classic that's been with us since the beginning. Today, you've seen an incredible range of games from creators across the globe. Creators like In Exile, reaching for new heights with Clockwork Revolution. Sluggerfly, making Team Meat's modern classic platformer.
Clockwork Revolution we will play.
Square Enix, bringing more of the critically acclaimed
I
Final
already
Fantasy
finished.
franchise to our players. And Team Ninja, returning to the beloved series they debuted.
Platinum Games always know how to make a good gameplay.
Seen the next Xbox hardware release. Our Xbox ally.
Except that one game that we don't talk about.
Your Xbox experience and your library with you anywhere. I hope you enjoyed the breadth and depth of the games, updates, and experiences that are coming to Xbox from our partners and our own creative teams. We're seeing more players on our platform and in our games than ever, thanks to all of you. We're proud of the creativity that Obsidian is delivering this year. Immediately after Showcase, our Direct begins, where you'll go inside the studio for an extended look at the Outer Worlds 2 and Grounded 2. Thanks for
I don't want to watch Grounded 2.
But before we get into the Direct, we have a final world premiere. Enjoy.
And that was one more thing. They actually had one more thing. World premiere with butterflies. In-game footage and cinematics.
Welcome to the guild. We have been expecting you. Please, follow me. You already know us as a global tech leader. Our software, our systems, combined with our skilled team, is designed to save lives. Your years of service have shown you the importance of our work. Here, you'll witness the global scope of that mission.
Oh, it's Peter Petrelli from The Heroes.
To our esteemed visionary.
For too long, we have been bound by outdated systems, accepting limitations instead of redefining them. The Guild is safeguarding tomorrow, now. We are pioneering the future of protection worldwide. Our advancements are designed to elevate everyday life, reshaping the future of technology.
What? Butterfly just decided to go inside of a digital screen.
CEO of the Guild.
He was inside Matrix all this time.
Fear is a powerful thing. David Mason. Menendez.
As it music also will be copyrighted. Call of Duty Black Ops 7? With Peter Petrelli? I still not gonna play new Call of Duty even for Peter Petrelli.
Uploads like minefields, dodging claims like grenades, demonetized dreams buried in
Direct will start in 10 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Immediately start talking about Outer Worlds 2, only about this, and when you start talking about Grounded 2, I will leave. Because I also have to prepare for a PC gaming show that will be in 58 minutes.
Welcome to Obsidian Entertainment. We here at the studio have joked around that this has been the year of Obsidian. Early this year, and now ending the year with 2 more games. And what better way to cap this incredible year for us than by doing what our studio does best, sequels.
That's right, come on, get out of here. Thank you so much. No, you're doing great, you nailed it.
Oh yeah, that's Sonic.
Sequel is the
lifeblood of every great franchise. Think about it. The original creates the world and builds fandom, but the sequel, that's what makes it worth remembering. No sequel, no hoverboard.
Well, Knights of the Old Republic 2, and I know the Knights 2.
No Raccoon Tail. No sequel, no Zune 2. Which doesn't really exist, but I wish it had.
There was a Zune 2.
There was? There was a Zune 2? I'm Mark, the head of sequels here at Obsidian. And I have sequelized everything. Blockbuster movies to AAA video games to my first marriage. So trust me, I know what I'm doing. Come along on this journey with me. Part 2.
Well, at least they're self-aware.
Let the killing commence.
Did they improve like gameplay mechanics of the shooting in the second one? Or now it would be making more sense for me to go around close quarter combat.
The Outer Worlds 2 is a sequel to The Outer Worlds 1. It's a continuation of the themes of robber barons in space and how people are controlled by the stories they're told by the people who have power over them. This time we're able to go a lot deeper because we have more time and money, which is a great thing.
Oh, how good.
It's a much more true Obsidian reactive RPG than we were the first time around. So we're going deeper and more complex with everything for this sequel. Deeper story, lore, RPG interactions, reactivity, all the things we've been known for as a company. It's really a complete realization of everything people want from an Obsidian game. Surprisingly, this is the first time in over 25 years that I've had the chance to do a full sequel for a world that I helped co-create. It's really just a fantastic opportunity to explore and expand the universe in interesting ways.
They're actually making a sequel for a game they made first.
You can shoot your way through it, you can talk your way through it, you can sneak your way through it. And so no matter what kind of playstyle that you like, this is just an awesome franchise and an awesome game.
I still can go around and charismatically talk to everyone around me.
Base to start from, as it has all the elements of a great Obsidian RPG. Interesting characters, deep worlds, important choices. In the Outer Worlds 2, not only did we want to
Is that a sight?
on those elements, but we wanted
Is that a laser sight?
more of it.
As a weapon?
We've also put a lot of investment into skills and traits that impact things like combat, conversations, and areas that we call RPG interactions, which are the part of the world where players can use their specific skills, perks, and backgrounds
You don't have enough
to solve
strength.
problems in unique ways.
But you're a good technician.
Worlds.
I love a deep RPG experience, and building out that RPG crunchiness for our players was at the forefront of what we set out to create. We prioritize those deeper RPG options with different character builds and combos so players can express their role-playing power fantasies. We also have different equipment options for different playstyles, different companions with different abilities.
Choice and reactivity.
In the first Outer Worlds, you start off as the Stranger, which was basically a blank slate to build on top of with various attribute points that would begin to define your personal experience in the game. You can make any kind of character you want, but we've given you a role. That role is an Earth Directorate agent. You can think of them as kind of like space cowboys or space sky marshals.
So that like backgrounds, but actually more interactive?
You're gonna be one of those. But we don't tell you why you joined the Earth Directorate. There could have been a lot of different reasons, right? It could have been because you're an actual lawbringer and you want to go in there and spread law throughout the galaxy. That you're a roustabout and you just had nothing better to do. After you pick your background, one of the really important choices you have next is choosing your traits. While we had attributes in the first Outer Worlds, we've leaned into traits for the Outer Worlds 2, which are these big changes to your character depending on which ones you pick. So it could be something like Brilliant, where you can tag extra skills and you start getting extra skill points. And that's obviously really great if that's how you want to build your character. You can also go and do something like Lucky, where you get extra critical chance, and you also get a lot of really cool options throughout the game as well. Of course, we brought back Dumb, so players love the Dumb option.
Tell me, do you believe in signs?
You mean like the ones that say trespassing and no entry show round?
But I like your contempt for boundaries. I could put your adventurous spirit to good use.
You get like lots of really cool, fun conversation options in the game, but we took that even further. And again, there's lots of elements in the game where you can be dumb and use that for something. Could be something as simple as banging on a machine to get it to work. After you've invested in some of your traits, your next choices are going to be choosing your skills. The skills themselves basically allow you to build on your playstyle and what your character is doing in the game. That will be everything from playing stealthily to for an explosive specialty.
That's definitely from Batman Arkham.
Throughout your entire journey, your character continues to change with the different choices you make. In the Outer Worlds 1, actually had more skills than we have, so we condensed them down to really the core and essence of what we really wanted there. But we made each point that you put into a skill much more impactful. So instead of getting small percentage changes, we actually did much larger changes per point that you put into each skill. And again, all these things, because of how they're checked inside the world itself, can matter quite a bit. You know, just even having one additional skill point in something can open up a lot more options in the world itself. If anybody's played Fallout New Vegas, they'll be very familiar with like the perk system. We basically borrowed that, but went even grander. We actually have more perks than Fallout New Vegas did. But here's the cool thing, right?
Can you even call it borrowed? They made Fallout New Vegas.
Right? So you can do everything from, hey, I want to make a stealthy build that steals stuff and is really good at that. Okay, great. Well, you can take maybe the pickpocketing perk. So that's not available to everybody, but if you select that, now you can actually go around and steal things out of people's pockets.
Uh-huh.
There's another perk called heavy-handed, right? Where say you're a melee person, what this does is now your power attacks that you use actually knock people down.
And I really like the serial killer perk.
What?
As you start killing people, they will drop hearts. And you can take those hearts, and essentially you're taking these trophies, you could say, and it's actually giving you a permanent health bonus every time you do it. We have this perk called Assassin. Now, this is an early game perk that you can take, which every time you stealth attack an enemy, you're actually going to get a movement bonus for a certain amount of time.
Oh, it's exactly like in Dishonored. The animation.
Flaws were a system that everybody loved from the first game, but we wanted to make it more personal to the player. We wanted it to really reflect how you were playing the game and give you a bonus that you actually wanted to really engage with.
With the flaw system returning, we knew we needed to go bigger, better, and more real than ever before. So, we turned to the team. I told them, no bad ideas. Give me what you got. Okay, we need more flaws. We need them to be real. I want to put them in the game, so give me something. Inspiration. What's wrong with you?
Oh, I have bad knees.
You got bad knees? They hurt when you walk a lot?
Yes.
When you walk too much, they hurt?
No cartilage.
Sounds boring. Makes you sound like a boring person, but it's in the game.
I know it.
It's a good flaw. What about you?
I like to take small things sometimes.
So you're stealing?
No, I'm taking.
When do you give them back?
Never.
Claire. Yeah, you shouldn't be stealing. What are you doing? You shouldn't be stealing, Claire.
Tiny crimes.
Tiny crimes? Do you hear the second part, though? It's a crime.
Well,
You're stealing. Claire, that's wrong. You can't steal things, okay? But it's an amazing flaw that I'm putting in the game. But you're a bad person.
Kleptomaniac.
Are you the one that took my stapler?
do you need it?
Yeah. Give it back.
Okay.
Please. You, what do we got? Flaw.
I like to stare at the sun.
How long?
Why?
Do you stare at the sun?
Just lunch break.
An hour?
Oh, I only get 30. You guys get an hour?
I get an hour.
An hour.
Oh. Makes me feel energized.
How many fingers am I holding up?
3?
No. Anything else? We'll put it in the game. We'll put it in the game because I feel bad for you. Anything else?
One of my favorite flaws is something called bad knees. It will actually give you the option to take this flaw that'll make it so that you move faster throughout the game. But the problem is, anytime you stand up, your knees are going to make a loud popping noise that makes it so that, well, everyone around you is going to hear you.
So you're always crowding?
What it does is when you steal something, you can actually sell it for more bits than normal. And like that sounds really great. The drawback is sometimes when you're looking at things in the world that are owned by somebody else, you'll automatically steal them. So you have to be very careful about how you use that.
One of our more wacky perks is the Sun Gazer Flaw, and it just gives everyone cataracts while playing their game. So everything becomes like light shafts and blooms and hazes and makes the game pretty unplayable if you happen to choose that perk.
If you happen to be the type of player that habitually reloads your weapons like I do, well, you'll be offered the flaw of over-prepared. Now, you'll get larger magazine sizes on all of your weapons, but if you ever fully empty your magazine, you're gonna take a debuff for a while.
Ooh.
Support options like being a gunslinger who wants to key into destructive weapons, or a rogue who wants to alpha strike their enemies before they know what hit them. We also allow for a lot of fun and experimental builds. You can be a mad scientist who utilizes gadgets and wacky science weapons and armors. Or even a psychopath who gains permanent bonuses to health by murdering their friends.
Nothing shows the impact of these character build options better than, in my opinion, the bridge area, which has a quest you get early on in Paradise Island.
The bridge.
Not only do you kind of encounter this very early, and it's a very core one to the story, but it really expresses our philosophy of allowing the player to solve problems in a bunch of ways. So you may solve it by, you know, speech options. You may talk to them and maybe have to go do a quest for them and really kind of prove that you're a friend of the Protectorate to get by.
I may have need of your help, stranger, if you are ready to seize an opportunity to show fealty to the Protectorate.
You could go guns blazing and you could just take everyone out inside the POI, lower the bridge itself, and kind of get across.
Violent option, but okay.
You could sneak in, lower the bridge, and then actually sneak in under the bridge to get over to the other side.
So you don't have to put it down. Oh.
You can bypass the bridge entirely if you found like certain gadgets, like the shield gadget that protects you from poison gas as you go across, or the double jump boots, which kind of allow you to jump across the chasm and get across that way.
Okay.
There's even a really kind of messed up way, right? Which is players can actually sacrifice one of their companions. The companion who they just found is part of.
We're no different than reason we start tossing our own to the raps. I sure as law ain't gonna follow someone who can't see the wrong in it.
I must admit I'm surprised we could come to an understanding. But I thank you for your loyalty, stranger. As promised, you shall have clearance to cross this bridge.
It's such a fun quest, but again, it really showcases that we want you to be able to solve this in whatever way you want to. When you build your character your way, we're there for you. We really want you to have the experience that you want to have out of this.
That's nice. Factions and companions. Okay, tell me who part of my party.
Of our discussions about the Outer Worlds, we really knew we wanted every game to take place in a different colony. This lets us expand on all aspects of the universe. Every colony can be its own thing with its own flavor, and we can center them around anything we want. Any ideas or setting we're interested in. Arcadia is an isolated colony with abundant resources, and it's run by an authoritarian faction called the Protectorate. Their dictatorship is thematically based around the question of how much freedom people will give up for security and luxury.
I already don't like him.
Subjects, unfortunately, that answer is everything. The Protectorate is also incredibly wealthy because it was founded by the inventor of the skip drives, which are the Outer World's faster-than-light engines. But those skip drives are starting to cause rifts in space-time, which are cutting off all the other colonies on Earth from being able to trade with each other. The Order of the Ascendant is an offshoot of the Order of Scientific Inquiry from the original game, and like them are a science-based religion with the same goal of solving the universal equation, which will allow them to predict and alter the future to the benefit of all mankind. They used to be part of the Protectorate, but they split off to focus on solving the equation for the good of everyone, not as a way to simply control the masses. The player's been sent to Arcadia as an Earth directorate.
Are they a little bit nicer?
Drives are causing the rifts and what can be done to stop them. Each of the factions have their own solutions to the rift problem and their own goals. The Protectorate wants to close them to protect their legacy as the inventor of the drives and their wealth. The Order wants to close them not only for the good of everyone, but also because they're complicating the math they're using to solve the universal equation. Nantes just wants to be able to open and close them at will to control all the trade routes between the colonies. In addition to expanding the themes and lore of the Outer Worlds, we're also expanding the humor, so each faction has its own flavor of absurdity. Anti's Choice is a merger between Anti-Cleo and Spacer's Choice from the original game, and there are corporate representatives in the Outer Worlds too. They've invaded Arcadia to liberate their resources for all of humanity, at a profit, of course.
One of my favorite things from Fallout New Vegas is the radio system. It was just iconic for me, and I wanted to make sure that the Outer Worlds 2 had that. So we actually built out 3 different radio stations, one for each of the major factions. You also have a ton of music. Each station might have, like, I think 20 tracks of unique music that we've made for it. It's a lot of stuff.
Okay.
But the really cool part about this entire thing is that we actually put a lot of reactivity into the radio. So it will respond to the things that are going on around the world that you've been interacting with. So if you go into a location, let's say you solve a problem for the Protectorate folks, if you listen to the Protectorate radio station, they're gonna be cheering you on as a hero.
Wonderful news, everyone. The Zeranium gas leaks at the Automech repair facility, strongly believed to be caused by Anti's Choice malefactors, have been corrected.
Some hotshot for hire just managed to fix the electrum leak in their repair facility. Now, I'm not saying we caused it in the first place, but we sure like the idea of all those broken automechanicals and all the excessive gasping and choking involved.
The factions
Can you make DJs of the radios?
We're going deeper and more complex this time around. They're integrated into the game's storyline much more than we did on the first Outer Worlds, and like with everything else in the game, they have a lot more reactivity. There are 6 companions in the Outer Worlds too. As usual, each has their own quest lines, but this time they are also connected to a different faction and have character arcs that the player can affect through their choices. Your first companion is Niles. He's another Earth Directorate agent like you, and he's looking for your help to decide whether he wants to become an even better agent or to turn his back on the Earth Directorate completely. There's also a somewhat cute Automech support drone that is basically Niles' helper. Her name is Val. Marisol is part of the Order of the Ascendant, and she's an aging but still deadly assassin. That's right, she's a deadly mathematician who may or may not have some unfinished business to attend to with the player's help. There's also a cultist named Azza, who is part of a sub-faction that worships the rifts, and in her case, violence in general. You can choose to either turn her away from overt violence or support her chaotic and dangerous tendencies. At one time, Anti's Choice had a program to graft soldiers with animal parts to make them more formidable. Unfortunately, it didn't quite work, and most of them are now dead. There's a combat medic who survived, however, named Inez, and she wants the player to help her fix her graft, among other things. Finally, there's Tristan. He's a protected arbiter who is judge, jury, and executioner all rolled into one heavily armored package.
Just do it!
It's your choice to either help him judge wrongdoers or show him what true justice looks like.
We definitely have reactivity in the game based on how you've been treating your companions. I won't reveal the end of the game, but let's say if you have not been treating them well, you will find out at the end of the game what that means.
Companions are a very, very important part of merchandising, because that's the real beauty of the sequel. We're talking merch, baby. It is the lifeblood. It is what fuels us. Do you want to see some of my ideas? Hop, hop. Check this out. Gen Alpha loves body pillows, especially ones that look like human beings for some reason, right? Who needs a significant other when you could have a knife-wielding space psycho up in your sheets, huh? What do they do with them when they get them, huh? Maybe a little napping, maybe a little snuggling, maybe a little nut.
Art and propaganda.
The visuals of the first Outer Worlds depicted a frontier colony in space. The Outer Worlds 2 is driven by an invasion of the Arcadia colony system by Anti's Choice, which shifts the visuals to be more reminiscent of a World War I-like setting in space. That evolution is seen across all aspects of the game, starting with the factions. How do you militarize everything, including extreme capitalists or math-crazed scientists? In a World War I setting, war comes with propaganda. The Sovereign uses it to maintain control, Anti's Choice uses it to help their bottom line, the Order just wants to show how it exists within the grand plan. We want players to feel like Arcadia is a living, breathing place scarred by a long-standing war. Fairfield, one of the first towns you encounter, was once under Protectorate control, but has recently been taken over by Anti's Choice. They don't just occupy the town, they rebrand it with their signature style, repainting buildings, posting guards, and adding propaganda-based holograms featuring Anti and the Moon Man. Showing the towns evolving after the invasion helps us push immersion for our players.
So Anti-Choice new space choice?
Realizing the world of the Outer Worlds 2 was making sure everything is clear and recognizable from the player standpoint. We want to make sure each faction has a particular look and design. So when the player is running across these vast, different environments and landscapes, they're recognizing the motifs and visuals of who they're talking to, what they're going to be talking about, and how that progresses throughout the story. The first Outer Worlds was really about player interfacing with corporations. And while we have that in the Outer Worlds 2, we really want to express not just the corporations, but how the player interacts with other facets of the world, like government entities or religious structures. And then we elaborate on those.
Okay.
In larger environments, we wanted to encourage exploration by improving player mobility across the board. Now you can run, slide, double jump, mantle, and parkour your way through all of the nooks and crannies of these worlds. It really allows the player to just explore and have fun finding really cool stuff.
Weapons and gunplay. Alright, how's
We
he
aim to make everything in the Outer Worlds 2 better from
make
top
us
to bottom.
gameplay?
The RPG elements were the start, but that's touched our story, our art, and especially our gameplay. A good sequel is true to the original. That's first and foremost, right? Like, we all want to add in a bunch of things as you're making a sequel, right? We want to make it bigger and better in every way. That's what we were trying to do here. And I thought, we did not need this consultant. We've made enough sequels. We understand how to do this. And I will say, I don't think it's been entirely successful.
I am very proud of the combat improvements we have made in the Outer Worlds 2, thanks to my patented combat system. You may be thinking to yourself, it can't be that good? Shush, what are you even talking about? You haven't seen it yet. Watch this. Put a helmet on, because I'm about to blow all of your minds with my COMBAT system, combat system. My name is Mark, I'm the head of sequels. Shall we begin? You're thinking, what's C for? C, capitalize the fact that the people loved the first game. We're gonna take those people, we're gonna make them buy the sequel, giving out pounds, pounds, pounds. Quick ones, ha, ha, not you, Dev. Here we go. What comes after C? Oh,
I can play it on Game Pass.
optimize for player satisfaction. I am terrified of online gamers, okay? I want to make them happy. So let's, okay? All right.
What?
Mobilize the players so they're ready for that sweet, sweet pre-order. Clap with me. Sweet, sweet.
It's day one on Game Pass.
Sweet, sweet.
You won't be able to monetize it. Those pre-orders.
B, burglarize. What is this? It's basically just finding new ways to loot dead bodies. You know what I mean? Right, Otis? Okay, well, it's a big part of the game. A, you gotta agonize about how many people are gonna be angry that we have just put so much combat into this thing and almost no romance at all. We should look at ourselves. What is wrong with us? Huh?
You antagonize me.
How many people have been in love? Raise your hands. Raise your hand if you're in love. Okay, are you lying?
I have a wife.
Put your hand down. T.
So mean.
Trois. In French, that means 2, sequel.
I think that means 3.
Okay, you're getting ahead of yourself. Come on, Claire. We're on 2. And how do we end it? Anything is possible. And we've established that we're the best there is, and there's no sequel better than us. And if I could just say one more thing, thank you very much. I know I've kind of changed the world of video games today.
For the Outer Worlds 2, we wanted to improve gunplay in every way. We focused on improving the feel of each weapon, the way a weapon snaps into ADS,
laser weapons,
the way recoil feels when firing, and how impactful our sound effects really sell the weapon's fantasy, to things like how unique reload animation can add a lot of character to each weapon. We've increased the variety of weapons by including new weapon types, but also through a host of fun and unique weaponry. We have things like the Bourse Blaster that fires out tumors that can explode like grenades.
What?
Can even be eaten by the player for additional health.
What?
We have a weapon called Rookie's Reward that will actually level up the more you use it throughout the game.
Oh, great.
Every time it levels up, it's got fun fanfare where
It's like in Witchfire.
And it's got a fun little setup. We have a really fun weapon called the pop-up gun. It fires out ad drones that will distract your enemies with corporate ads, slogans, and jingles. While your enemies are distracted, you can focus fire on them or explode these drones for additional damage.
Yikes.
New to the Outer Worlds 2 are throwables. So you can use frag grenades to flush out enemies, smoke grenades to camouflage and escape, distraction devices to bait enemies into a stealth attack, and even science grenades that will levitate enemies, allowing you to fire upon them while they float helplessly.
Oh, I feel a little bit bad.
And of course, science weapons are back. We have returning favorites, like the Shrink Ray. This time it's been upgraded so you can shrink your enemy down to the size of a sprat and run over them, exploding them into bits.
Or kick him.
That was probably my
Or
favorite
stop
one
him.
in the first game, so we brought it into the second game, but we improved it though. So instead of shrinking your enemies for a short period of time and having them re-expand, this time they stay shrunk, and we actually added in the ability to step on them and kind of squish them and kick them, because we knew that that was the player fantasy. We knew that's what everybody wanted to do. They wanted to step on the enemies, they wanted to kick them, so we made sure to double down on that stuff.
In addition to things like our returning favorites, we also have some really fun and unique new science weapons. One of them is called the Armageddon. This one's really cool because it actually shoots out these masses that are like these little arms that will stick to people or cover or all kinds of different things, and they will continue to just hit
Lampos of flesh?
until they get destroyed. And we have another one that's just super cool called the Spectrum Dance Saber. This is a melee weapon that actually lets you attack to a musical beat. And if you continue to
dubstep gun,
you get additional bonuses each hit you do. One of my personal favorite weapons is called the Big Bang. It's just a big freaking gun that uses material harvested from rifts to shoot out a giant ball of energy, vaporizing everything in its path. Now, ammo's extremely rare for this weapon.
it's like BFG in
The right situation,
which series?
Like another great one is Gary. If you wear Gary, he will lash out at your opponents as you're walking through combat. So we even have science armors, and we've really kind of shown off what we thought was really great for the player from a science perspective.
We're all about letting people play the game their way. There are some players who prefer to be immersed in a first-person view, taking in all of the details.
Third person, third person, third person!
Prefer to take the world in from a third-person perspective.
Like me.
Why not allow both? Well, now you can swap between the two, letting you enjoy the experience in whatever way you like.
Oh, good.
One of the things
Great.
I really like about having the third-person mode is being able to see all of the fun and unique armors and armor combinations and weapons that you can equip.
Yeah! That's why we like it.
That you could do in first person, so you're double jumping around, you get to see your character in that way, and you get to take in the world and see things in a different light.
The Outer Worlds 2 is really the biggest game we've ever made. Bigger choices, more reactivity, more weapons, more things
Is it
to
the poop?
find in each of the worlds the players can visit. The team has done incredible work bringing the Outer Worlds 2 to life. And
Basic
we can't wait
animation.
for you to play it.
Even though we've always been a multi-project studio, this is going to be the first time we've ever released 3 games in 1 year. It feels amazing to do. We're so excited for more people to be playing our games. It is truly an exciting time here at Obsidian. We're exploring worlds big and small while expanding on franchises that we've created, and we have no plans to slow down. We hope you all continue to come along with us as we do what we do best, make your worlds your way.
What can I say? We definitely are playing Outer Worlds, so.
With the Outer Worlds 2, we're all about the best place to play, which is also the promise of Xbox.
Yeah, I'm not interested in Grounded and not gonna watch it, and instead I will go to.
Staring at all these beautiful holes.
What is it? How is it called?
You can play the Outer
I will prepare for PC gaming shows that will start in 20 minutes, so I'll expect to see everyone there. So thank you everyone who visited the stream, everyone who watched it VOD. If you want this channel to live and grow, please support me here on other social media. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next videos and streams. The next one is PC gaming show.
You could play the Outer Worlds 2 on this Xbox, but it takes